My name is Monika Freyman. I direct the Investor Water Hub at Ceres, and Ceres is a nonprofit based out of Boston that works with the corporate community but also the investor community to drive more sustainable practices and understanding of sustainability issues.
Why is it important to really sort of drive some of these sustainable practices? Because there is that kind of short-termism that people seem to enjoy a lot at the moment.
Yes, I would say there's not one answer for that. There's a spectrum of answers. It's everything from it makes good business, it really does, to be more aware, have more of a long-term perspective. It gives you insights into strategic threats but also opportunities. But also I think increasingly corporations and investors are becoming aware that they are important stakeholders, and it does, in society, in natural systems, and there is a responsibility that comes with being those important stakeholders.
And you're presenting later on today?
Hopefully, yes. I'm presenting on the upcoming launch of the Ceres Investor Water Toolkit. So this is a product of, it'll be coming out later this fall, and it showcases some of the key recommendations and leading practices from over 40 institutional investors on how to do ESG and water integration. So kind of really good insights into kind of how to do good place-based ESG analysis and research.
And in terms of the actual board itself, I mean, are we seeing an environment now where the board are really taking on board a lot of ESG policies, or is it still very much down to the individual management?
That's a great question. I think we always advocate that it does have to really come from the top, even though often there's a lot of motivation from employees and on the ground. You really need board level leadership and executive level leadership on these issues. So certainly, coming from the board is critical on these issues, and something we advocate. And we do have a lot of board training materials on how to do that well and get the right expertise to have sustainability issues embedded in your board.
Two last little points.
Mm-hmm.
What's very much on your agenda for the next 12 months or so? What are you going to be working towards?
Yeah, so we are going to be launching the Investor Water Toolkit later this fall, and we want to get it in the hands of mainstream investors as a resource for them to really understand how to begin to integrate water into their daily investment decision-making process. Everything from kind of the essential elements to consider to more advanced practices for those that have been looking at water and other ESG issues for many years.
And lastly, how have you found this event so far, and why are events like this important?
Yes, this I think peer learning and peer sharing is really important, and some of these ideas have been around for a long time, over a decade plus, but there's also, I think, as some of the speakers mentioned, all these incremental sessions really do have kind of a groundswell effect and create incredible momentum in financial markets. And financial markets are so interconnected, so there is sort of this tipping point of these issues and sustainability becoming much more mainstream, and I think we're on the cusp of that happening.